Hi, I'm Isabelle and today we're going to learn about how to estimate powers and roots. So let's get started. As a reminder, a power is the number of times a number is multiplied by itself, such as squaring or cubing. A root is a number that when multiplied by itself creates the original number. For example, the square root of 25 is 5. Let's connect what we already know, which will help us with the rest of this lesson. We're going to do that by joining each square number with its square root. The square numbers are in the bottom row and we need to match them up with the square root. We know these facts, so let's power through these. Well, we know that the square root of 121 is 11. We know that the square root of 25 is 5. We know that the square root of 64 is 8, and that leaves us with the square root of 49 is 7. Let's check. Fab, we've earned Doodle Star. Now that we know that, let's discover more about estimating powers and roots. Idris is estimating 2.8 cubed. Powers can be estimated by using the nearest two integers. Integer means whole number. He says 2.8 is between the integers 2 and 3. The number line gives us a representation of Idris's fact. 2 and 3 are at either end of the number line, and 2.8 is marked here, demonstrating that 2.8 is closer to 3. Let's have a look at some facts. 2 cubed is 8. 3 cubed is, we've got some options here, 9, 27 or 6. Well, we know that 3 cubed means 3 times 3 times 3, and we know that 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 3 is 27, so the answer must be 27. Great stuff. So the value of 2.8 cubed is between 8 and 27, or 2 and 3 cubed. The value of 2.8 cubed is closer to 27, or is it closer to 8? Here we've got the options. Well, our number line tells us that it's closer to 27, so let's choose that one. Fab, we're really unpacking this and showing our understanding. Okay, now we need to choose the best estimate for 2.8 cubed. The options we have are 8, 10, 20 and 25. And from the work that we've already done, we know it's going to be a number that's close to 27. So I'm going to discount 10, 8 and also 20. So that leaves us with 25. Let's try that one. Great stuff. Now Idris is estimating the square root of 32. Roots can be estimated by using the nearest two square numbers. Idris looks at a chart that shows square numbers up to 144. The square numbers make a diagonal line right down the chart. I really like seeing this representation. So which two square numbers are nearest to 32? Well, let's look at the chart. There's only one square number in the 30s, and that's 36. So 32 is less than 36, so 36 will be the nearest square number that's greater than 32. So let's choose 36. Now we need to look at the square number that comes before 32. And looking at our chart again, that must be 25. So the square number that is less than 32 must be 25. Let's have a look. Excellent. The square root of 25 is 5 and the square root of 36 is 6. This means that the value of the square root of 32 is between 5 and 6. The number line gives us a representation showing us that 32 is closer to 36 than it is to 25. So the square root of 32 must be closer to 6 than it is to 5. Now we need to choose the best estimate for the square root of 32. From using the number line, we already know we're looking for a number that is nearer to 6 than it is to 5. So I'm already going to discount 5.2, that's too close to 5, and also 5.4 is too close to 5. So I think it's going to be 5.7. Let's have a go. Correct! It feels great to use logic and known facts to reach the answer. Now let's explore the concept of estimating square roots using the skills that we've just practiced. Ada says the estimated square root of my number is 9.2. Sam wants to calculate Ada's original number. Sam looks at a chart that shows square numbers up to 144. Choose 2 key facts that Sam can use to work out 9.2 squared. Here we want to find the 2 facts that 9.2 sit between. And we know that 9.2 sits between 9 and 10. So it must be the square root of 81 is 9 and the square root of 100 is 10. Excellent. Okay, to help us work out the problem here, the next thing we're going to do is to move the arrow to show 9.2. And we know that 9.2 is going to sit between 9 and 9.5 and going to place it slightly closer to the 9 than to the 9.5. So I'm estimating that 9.2 sits around about here. So this tells us that Ada was finding the square root of a number between 81, the square root of 81, and the square root of 90.25. So from that, we're going to find out which number Ada was finding the square root of. Well, we're looking for a number between 81 and 90.25, so it can't be 94 or 96. Which number do you think it is? Check the description box to see if you were correct. If you enjoyed this video and would like to try some questions, create an account for free. Visit DoodleLearning.com or click on the description box below. For more maths guides like this one, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.